Hello everybody, welcome back to Stinker77. We are back on FoolCraft today, and things look a little different, as you can see. There's a couple reasons for that. One is that I did some things with the Mini Moos that we did in the last video. And then in the stream that we were doing, Thomas volunteered to do some decorating for me. And so he's been over here when I've been offline, and he's done a lot of decorating, putting in windows and that sort of thing. So that's really cool. Thank you, Thomas, for all that work. I really do appreciate it. So what's been going on for the past week? Well, hey, I got sick again. The day before Thanksgiving, got the flu. Thanksgiving Day, you know, you have to make all your runs to see all your families and do all the eating and everything, and I was sick during the whole time, which just made it even worse because I had, couldn't rest. I had to go. So I am a little bit stuffed up still, but I'm doing a lot better. It's just, it's going to take me another day or two to clear this. So, yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving with family. Got to see a lot of people, got to eat a lot of good food and have some fun. So I hope you had a good holiday. Let's see. The other thing we had was in the beginning of last week, shortly after I did the stream, my base was inaccessible. Something happened in my base that caused it to lag out completely. It would crash a server if anybody showed up at the base, and it turned out that the final result was that there was, I think, one of these XP taps. This whole system was generating XP orbs, and there were so many that it was lagging the system and killing it. Thankfully, Kent was able to figure that one out, so he killed this machine pretty well. It's not working anymore. You can see there's a lot of stuff in here because he broke a lot of things. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go look around for a little bit and see what Thomas has done with decorations, because I'm kind of curious. Right now, I'm on the main floor of the base. It looks like Thomas has, first of all, worked on the floor. He was doing this in the stream, re-chiseling out the blocks. And he also put in some windows, it looks like, which look really nice. I like how they're offset here, and it has a little break. But yet these are full size. It looks really cool. We were planting some rubber trees to get some rubber so that we can make plastics for a rancher during the stream. And that's what these are for, and everything seems to be good there. So it looks really good, and I guess he's done something on the next floor up. So let's go on up and see. He's also put down some decorations here or there, like some gumball machines, and there's like a lava lamp, some things like that. So let's go see what's upstairs. One floor up. This is where I had the Mini Moos, and when I told you we had the problem with the server, we suspected it was either the mechanical users or the Mini Moos. So we probably got all of them killed off trying to figure this out. So I don't have any more. As you recall in the video, I had made this whole section. And then it was suggested that this is not as good of a system as the Rancher. So during the stream on Sunday night last week, we created a Rancher, and we had Mini Moos in this little pen. And it would create these, their fluids would go into these barrels that we created. And we have some various things. And it was just a test of it. And this is what I was going to do. And I might do this later today if I can go find some Mini Moos. Because we do have to do that still. But that was where that was done. And so it looks like he did this floor. Thomas did this floor. And here, looks like we have a kitchen. And I assume it's a working kitchen. So you go in the refrigerator, it's got food. Yeah, see? So, and this is a water source, food, stuff like that. So thank you, Thomas, for making this kitchen up. Looks really good. Wow. I really should work on DecoCraft some more and get to figure that one out. Okay, we're going to cut the video here, and we'll go around and see, because it looks like there's even more up above. Let's go see. Okay, I'm on the 3rd floor here. It looks like just the floor is done, and the walls to get the decorations. One thing I'm not seeing on this wall here would be the lava, so I'm assuming that the lava got removed. Let's go on up another floor. Oh, that was down. There's my reactor. Windows again. No flooring done. Okay, so I think he only did the first few floors. Oh, that's nice looking different window. Another different window. Change up the windows as we go up. There's a dragon egg. And of course the lava's gone that we had here. So, yeah, okay. We fell down. Go over here. And let's see, did he work on anything outside? Let's see if he did anything down here. No, we haven't done anything with the hill yet, so we got to figure that out. But yeah, now that we have that, if you look at it, you can see it's got like various windows and things. You can kind of see in the tower. It looks very, very cool. I can't express my thanks enough to Thomas for doing this. That looks kind of cool too with the reactor there. I might have to do that on all sides, just make it kind of uniform. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. So I think one of the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get the Mini Moos working again, because that means I have to go find some, unless somebody has them. There's a block that's out of place. That looks really weird. But we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I think I should go and look at some Mini Moos and try to figure out how to get that working again. So let's get some prepared and let's go do a little bit of a hunt. Okay, this system worked really well. We had the rancher, we had the fluid conduits going in here, and then we set up these barrels. But he had to set up the barrel first. I had to put the barrel down and milk a Mini Moo first and put it into the barrel so that it was preset before I set it down. And I didn't like that way. So what I want to do here, I'm going to take this part out and I'm going to try something else. Now, I have not done this. I'm doing this on the fly, so we'll see how this works. I think I can use something else to get this to work, and I just blew that hole. That's great. Okay, we'll fix that in a little bit. So we do have over here, we have some other cows that we haven't looked at yet. So as like there's lead. That's a great one. We'll just use that one. We're going to put them up in here. So the rancher will be getting his materials out, I think. Okay. So now we have a Mini Moo we can work the test with. Now what I want to do is first I want to make an iron drum, and an iron drum takes some things here. It takes the cauldron. Okay, it takes some pressure plates, 2 of those. Okay, and there's our drum. That's the drum we want to use. I'm going to put it right here. I'll put it right, yeah, let's put it right here for now. That's where the output's going to go. Now, I believe I can make, through thermodynamics, they have this fluid ducts. Oops, can't even spell. Over here. And we're going to see if we can make like a couple of these. Okay, and we're going to use that as our fluid duct system. And I think I also can use what's called as a servo. And this is the first servo. And hopefully I have enough of that to make it. Nope, I don't. What do I need here? 10 nuggets. Okay, so let's go back. Uh-oh, lag. I have 10. I should have 10 at least, right? Okay, so let's clear that out there. Let's make some nuggets. Okay, so let's make that servo again. I think this is what we need to do. I have not used the servos yet, so this will be new to me, so we'll try this out. So here is that line there. That's going to bring the fluid in, and I think you just put a servo onto it. There we go. Okay, now let's see. I think I can access this. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, so let's put another conduit here. Okay, so it did some sort of milking. You have things going into there, but I don't see a way to control the servo. I believe the servos kind of acts like a filter. Okay, so that's lead going across here and into here. Are there any settings on this? Not on here. There is on here. So I don't know what these are. These items that you let through or that sort of thing. Probably. Let's go get a bucket. I think I have some buckets over here. Like I said, I'm doing this on the fly, so let's see how this goes. Where is it? Over here. Let's grab this bucket. Drum is empty. It's all in the conduit yet, so it hasn't gone through. I wonder how we do that. Do you have to preload it and then go on like you do the other things? Because it looks like it's got something in it already. Let's pick it up. Okay, so this one here, it says it's got some plastic. No, what's this one have? Nothing. We have, what do we have? Resonant ender, nothing. Luna brass, whole bunch of stuff here, but not anything in this one. Interesting. Do you set the difference? Do you set the direction on this? I don't know. I'm going to try to read up more on the servo. This is the idea, though, is that it should filter out. So if I had a bunch of these drums, the servo is doing the work instead of me going to preloading the drum. So let me go do some research, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so I think the servos are for going outbound. I have not found a way to make this going inbound. So when I put this here, it was saying, you know, not allowing anything, and it makes it go out. So that's part of that. Because as soon as I remove this, I actually use a wrench, thought I could change the direction, and it pops it right off. And then immediately the material flowed into here. Okay, so I think that the servos just control direction, you know, and it allows only what you want to go through it. Okay, so I'm not sure. I thought, well, maybe I could just put another one here. I went down like this. I thought, well, what if I had a drum here? Can I put another servo here? And you can see it's attaching to a point going outbound. So that's too bad, because I really thought I could do a filter on the inbound side. So anyway, let's go and get some more of these drums set up, and let's get some more of the cows and fix this hole. Okay, so let's do the hole first. That's really easy. That should be one of these here. Here we go. And one of these blocks here. And then we just gotta get the chisel. Chiseling, if you don't know, is real easy. You just grab one of your little diamond chisels here, and you right click on it. Oh, sorry, left click, and it changes the actual pattern. And then when you match, it's good. So there we already fixed that. Isn't that great? Okay, so I'm going to go make some more barrels here, and I'll be right back. All right, got a bunch of barrels set up here, and I'm going to hook these all up with the conduit there, the fluid conduit that I've been using. We'll see how this works. Now this is the lowest end conduit, which means, and it has some things that go with it. It talks about, if you hear, will break if contents are extremely hot or cold. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure. We will see. I'm also worried that because this is right here, is this iron drum is being fed by this lead Mini Moo. I don't want the Mini Moo's lead to go into another drum, and I don't know if that'll happen. So we're just going to see. We'll try this out. So let's go and get some more cows here. Vapor of levity. Okay, whatever. Let's get some bronze. I don't want clay. Sounds good. We'll go over here. And we're gonna put these down, and we'll just see how this works out. I have 2 bronze here. Did I not get them all out? Okay, so both those are emptied out. So I only got 1 bronze out of it. So there was a bug there that happened. So anyway, you gotta just watch and see what happens. See, this is what I was worried about. Is that the clay one went to all these empty buckets, and it didn't like distribute it normally to like one thing. And that's really where I wanted the servo, but I wanted the inbound side to only permit one thing. And that's a shame. So I'm gonna have to figure this out and maybe try to make this better. So let's see what we can do here, okay? Alright, I think I kind of figured out what to do here. I put a servo right at the break between these 2 pieces, and it put it in here, and you can see it's going the correct direction. Okay? So I think what has to happen here is I need to run this conduit here. Let's see here. I'm going to break this whole conduit line here, so this will be really quick here. I think this conduit line has to go out. Maybe I even need to do the barrels moving around. But basically, maybe it goes out this way, as an example. And then, let's see if here's this way going here. And I put in one of these right there, and I can then filter at this point. Okay, so that would be lead, right? So I gotta get some lead and put it into there. But then here I have another one of these things, and I put a filter here. And I think I can just break this connection. And there we go. So now I have an inbound filter. Now this, broke that. When you go into the interface for this, you can set up certain things like what you want to whitelist or blacklist. So that way I can set these up. So I'm going to try to do this and get this whole entire line set up with what I want and clear out these barrels and see what happens, okay? So let me get that done. Alright, I've been sitting here working on this stuff, and my conduit pipe blew up. I don't know why I have snow here, that's weird. But my conduit pipe blew up, so I'm going to have to make some other conduit that actually works with different temperatures and things. So that was the wrong pipe to choose. So let me figure this out. Alright, I said I needed to get the new conduit type. If you look at the fluid conduit here, that we were using the regular fluid duct, we're going to choose hardened. Hardened says the contents may be any temperature, so it shouldn't blow up on us. Now this takes Invar. Okay, so and I need Invar ingots. Now I don't have a lot of Invar. I do have, if you look at it, I have at least one block. We got that from a fluid cow. So I'm going to break that up, and we're going to make that into conduits. We don't have a lot, so we're going to just do it now. So we do this. Hardened. Harden. One of these right here. Fluid ducts. Okay, so let's make as much as we can of that. We're going to need a bunch. That should be good for now. Okay, so that whole line here, everything is going to have to go away. Okay. We're going to do this right here. We know this is lead, right? And this is right here was a lead drum. Can we get a bucket of lead out of this? Okay, we did. So I think we can set up a servo now. Right here. Let me set up a servo. I think you just basically do it like this. Put it right in the center there. You go into it, you whitelist. And I'm going to put lead in a bucket. Hopefully that will work. It should be ready to go, I think. Redstone enabled high. There we go. Redstone mode. So it should be ready to go. So anytime the lead goes through, it should go through to this drum only, I think. That's how that works. So let's put this back in there. Okay. Now, we had, let's see here. We had the clay guy right here. We had this clay drum. So like I said, we could go here and here, and we're going to disconnect that. Okay. We're going to put in a servo, and I have the clay. I've been kind of putting all the clay drums together into this one. So if we go in here, we'll whitelist clay, I believe. Okay. Put that back in there, and let's grab it. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So that should work for clay. So if I'm doing this right, this should work then for the materials. So I've got to have some of the material already in a bucket to work. So I'm going to try to get this set up here and see what happens. And here, see if I see any more explosions going off from this system, because it was really bad. Look, it's ticking down for work. Nothing yet. So we'll just see what happens. Did I lose some cows too? Oh no, they're just sitting over there. Okay. Let me get some more of these drums set up and these lines set up, and we'll see how this works. Okay, I've set this up. It looks like it's all correct. I don't have enough of this resource here, which is bronze, to fill up a bucket yet. So I can't put the servo on, so I'm waiting on that. But everything else is in here. It's ready to go. Now, these mini moos, they take a long time. You can see it's going to take 22 minutes for that guy before it gives me another piece. 10 minutes or so. 22 minutes. So we're going to have to wait for a little bit to make sure this works, and I will do that. But in the meantime, this is what we have. We have servos going in to each of these systems, and we're going to have this all ready to go. Now, one thing I don't like is that I'm looking at this barrel, and I can't tell what it is. I can't shift on it to get any type of resource. The only way I can know is if I get a bucket out. I go, oh, it's aluminum brass. So I may start to get some signs up here so I know what these materials are. But this system is working great. So, I mean, as soon as I get another, like a barrel here, I could put like an empty barrel and get a fluid conduit going to it without a servo. Add a moo, it should then deposit the stuff, and when I get enough, then I can put a servo in and add more to this. So this is working out really, really well. Let me continue on with this for a little while, and we'll see how this goes, okay? So give me some time, and I'll be right back. While I'm waiting for some of these cows to work, specifically waiting for the bronze cow so I can get enough to put a servo on it, I'm going to clean this stuff up. This is in the way. We don't need the old system that we made in the last video. I just built this, and I'm getting rid of it. We don't need it. It needs to go away. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Take out pieces. Unfortunately, the conduit, this type of conduit, doesn't do that, so I have to do each one singly. We'll put the stuff over into the storage, and then we'll go back and see how our cows are doing over there, okay? So let me just go ahead and do that right now. Give me a second. We'll get this all nice and pretty. I just did a cleanup, but I saw that the lead one was going to be going in the next 30 seconds. So we should see it go light up and kind of go through here, the fluid. So let's just keep an eye out here. I want to see if we can visually see what goes on. Because the rancher didn't do anything. So every tick it'll go through. And if there's work to be done, it will grab it. So let's just keep an eye on here real quick. You'll see the fluid come in here if it did milk it. Here we go. And there it went. See, and I saw something go happen here. It went over here. See, look at this. It doesn't quite know what to do here, and I'm not sure what that is. See, this conduit is filled up. So is this working right or not? It should have been lead, which should be going through here. But this is like the bucket. Do I have to use regular lead or some other thing to let it go? Or does this have to be an actual servo with a whitelist? I have to add it in later. Let's put this to a whitelist. See, I don't know. I'm not sure. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong here, please let me know in the comments, because I would have thought that this is lead for sure. It should be going straight through this servo right here, which is the lead. But see, it's in a bucket form, and I'm thinking that might be causing part of the trouble. But then it's supposed to go into here and be there. Should just gone right straight through. And I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, please somebody let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, I've been playing with this for a little while. I still haven't figured out why this lead isn't going into the right spot. So that's just the way it's going to be for now. I mean, I know the system is pretty much right. I just have to do maybe a change of what this is in here. Instead of whitelist, maybe some other material. Do I put in just regular lead? I can't figure this out. So later on tonight, I will be doing a stream. And many people in the stream know this stuff better than I do. And so hopefully we'll work that out during the stream. So that's about it for today's video. If you like this video, please click that like button. I need the likes as much as possible. If you have any comments, especially on how to get this thing working, let me know in the comments section. I'll try to respond. If you'd like to be notified of the videos I produce, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon. And also don't forget that later on this evening, today is Sunday, this evening we will be doing a stream probably around 7 p.m. Eastern. So you can join us on Twitch at twitch.tv/Tinker77live. You should be able to see the address up at the top left of the screen right now. And yeah, so thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.